Eagles fly. Let's peep the squad. Big Pat Shell and Dante the Dark Child. Drop the stats on them. Drop the facts on them. Spur King, baby. Let's get it on.
And yes, finally, we are victorious as your Philadelphia Eagles take down the Los Angeles Raiders. Welcome to Eagles Talk About Eagles fans, and welcome to this victorious post-game show. I'm so happy. I'm esteemed. I don't have the words to mention that I am so happy right now. I get the bays and some drinking. I'm gonna do the basil hating today. I'm gonna do the basil hating to celebrate this victory. By all means, we did play a Raiders team that should not be in the same sentence as our Philadelphia Eagles, but we did what we had to do. In any given Sunday, any team can win. Dante will be on shortly. We already got some people that was on prior to the show starting. Pamela Jones on YouTube said, "Go Birds." Yes, go Birds. Tina Houghton, let's go. Then you have John D. Batista. I love this, man. Listen, John, you started something, John. Now, every pregame, I need something AI of myself, DarkKnight. Well, DarkKnight right now because he's got the quarter zip on. But the DarkKnight pink peppermint mocha is our new mascot. Damn, that win felt good. You know what? It is. I hear you, DarkKnight, and I'm gonna get this quarter started. Let me start this first quarter.
You're now listening to the.
Let me start off right with the victory song. Eagles all day. To get some comments. DarkKnight, you ready?
Yeah, I am here, and I don't know if you are exuding enough enthusiasm for what we just did. I know that it was only the Los Angeles Raiders, but everything that we needed to see, we saw today in this game. We did what we were supposed to do against the Raiders. The offense showed up and showed out. I'm not talking about just putting up 31 points. I'm talking about the manner in which they put up the 31 points. We saw creative play design. We saw a flow in the play calling. We saw Saquon Barkley hit the hole and stop dancing and trying to bounce it outside. We saw Jalen Hurts under center, and you have a more effective play action when you have him under center, right? We saw a lot of impressive things, encouraging things that we needed to see. And I know it was only the Las Vegas Raiders, but this is the type of offense performance we needed to see out of this team today. We needed to bury them. We did bury them, and the offense looked resurrected.
Yeah, the offense looked good today. There were a few instances where we did see some regular play calling that was like, reminiscing. But in hindsight, the offense looks so much better. But listen, I'm taking too long. DarkKnight said I'm not enthused because I was ready to drink. I'm ready to drink. I was going to take a shot. I got myself my nice ice cold Corona here. I'm ready to go. So to our Philadelphia Eagles, we will take a shot together. Let me know what you're drinking out there. I am doing the Basil Hayden. I just dropped the course. Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey. I don't know if you can see it on there. Yeah, I'm doing the Basil Hayden. Let me know what you're drinking out there. And this is to our victorious Philadelphia Eagles. And we will talk about some good things that happened in this game. Not too many bad things, a couple penalties, but we're going to talk about it in a moment. To our Philadelphia Eagles, down at hatch. 3, 2, 1.
You're now listening to the.
All right, DarkKnight's back. I took my shot, DarkKnight.
I saw it.
It tastes so good when you have a shot after a victory. It is you know how they used to be, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. It was. I know it was a very short-lived boycott. Thank God for that. So you can get back to what you do and what you do best. But look, getting back to the game, right? It was impressive. I told you that it would be more shocking, not if the Raiders won, but if they would have beat us. That would
Yeah.
have meant that our defense didn't do their job. But hey, guess what? Our defense not only did their job, our defense, as always, is the strongest aspect of this team. And they pitched the shutout in impressive fashion, as they should to a team like the Raiders. So all around, this was like an elixir for what our team needed. We were ailing, we were sick. And this was the shot in the arm that we needed to play the Raiders, right? And now we get a chance to build upon this. We're going to dissect and celebrate all the great things that happened today. But we have some more easy games down the line, so we have a chance to build even more confidence on what we did today. So I'm very happy with the result of what happened today. 31-0. Jalen Hurts looking good, looking sharp, throwing across the middle somewhat. Look, creative plays. Dallas Goedert being involved in the offensive flow. It was great. It was great. And I know that this is not, I hope that this is not the end. It sounds like Nick is listening. Nick went into the lab, and let me just apologize to him first. Let me apologize to Nick. I opened the show by saying that, calling him, well, not didn't call him a fraud, but, kind of discrediting him and his coaching, right? But he
Yeah.
did an excellent job today. He came back, he bounced back, and this team looked impressive. And again, I know a lot of people are going to say it was just the Raiders. But, we needed to see this. We as fans needed to see this. Them as a team needed to see this.
Mhm.
Everybody needed to see what took place today. So I am ecstatic about what happened. What do you guys think? I know you're in the comments talking. Let me know what you guys are thinking.
Well, one thing, they're happy that I'm back drinking. The second thing is that you're the official team mascot for us going on this streak. So I'm going to download the picture and put it on this broadcast Dark Night, because if that is what it takes for us to win, then we need it every single game. The peppermint mochas all day, Tony Barron said. The game was fast. And to the credit of what you just said, Dark Knight, about Sirianni getting back in the lab and listening of what we need to do, KP did the same thing, and they were able to dominate the line of scrimmage in time of possession. The time of possession for our Philadelphia Eagles was 39-20. We basically dominated a whole half of football. A whole half of football. That's how we win games. All right. We win games by producing long, sustainable drives and capitalizing off those drives with touchdowns. We did that today. That's why the game was so doggone fast. It was an hour before. It's an hour before the next game is going to come on. Some other comments, real quick. Pontero said Tanner looked good. Yeah, he's gonna look good against the Raiders. And by all means, he's a very good backup quarterback. And I have confidence in Tanner if Jalen Hurts was to go down to come in and be productive in our offense. Wilbert said he's drinking a Don Julio in Miller Lite. Great win. Go Birds. Some other comments. To get some more earlier comments. Tony Barron said Jaden in the office looked a lot better when he uses his legs. Held my breath when he took that hit, though. He got to be decisive. When Jalen wants to go down and he has nothing in front of him, just go down. Don't try to make a cutback. Just go down. Live to fight another day.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that going down. That was very scary.
Yeah.
I held my breath when he went down. I kind of saw it when he went down before he even turned over to get up slow. The way he went down, I kind of knew something was going on with that. And I held my breath. And don't think that we're out of the woods, because he didn't come back after that series.
He did.
And
I
know he was it was a blowout. There was no need, and it was appropriate not to bring him back.
Correct.
But let's just listen and hope and pray for the best. But hey, this may be an opportunity to give him some rest right? I don't know if he really needs it because we kind of need to see this offense have a rhythm and a flow in these last 3 games. So I hope he's okay. And with the Tanner did perform in his limited duty, and I don't want to open that can of worms. You know what I mean? I don't want to open that can of worms. Not now. Not after the offense looked as good as it did, right? I don't want to open that can of worms. And I know there's going to be talk about it. Believe me, you know how we feel about our backups. With just that small sample size, there's going to be talk about Tanner McKee this week because there was talk about Tanner McKee leading up to this week. So in this small sample size of him coming in and looking impressive, which, to your point, anybody can look impressive against the Las Vegas Raiders. But, we're gonna save that for another day. We're just gonna celebrate what we saw out of this offense because this is the best production that we've seen out of this offense all year, and especially in the last 3 games where this offense has looked putrid, anemic, whatever adjective you want to use. That's what we look like.
This offense has looked so much better today, being productive, being able to move the ball and being creative. That toss sweep to Dallas Goedert is something that I've seen before when they did the little tight end pop pass in between. And I know we lost that game, but Dallas Goedert has to be more fundamentally sound making catches. Don't worry about anything after the catch. Make the catch. He had 2 touchdowns today. A.J. Brown, for his limited catches, he made him count. That touchdown, that big third down catch. He made things work. The big bomb to Devontae Smith early on. The Kobe Dean making 8 tackles. Shout out to Brandon Graham with 2 sacks. So I was wrong about Graham. I thought they took his first sack away, but they did not take the first sack away. So because it was after their whistle. It was after the play whistle that they enforced, not the actual holding. They enforced it. So it's good to be an Eagles fan right now, and I need to take another shot, DarkKnight. I need to take another shot.
All right, look, you're borderline, exhibiting some tendencies that's scaring me right now.
What's that?
You ever had a shot, and now you got to take back-to-back shots. But look, I'm the quarter zip, so I'm not going to, I'm not going to be the one to point the finger. But jeez, you just took a shot, and now 5 minutes later you have to take another shot. All right, but anyway, let me just point out some of the things that really impressed me. Of course, the creative play design this week with the plays, several passes to Goddard. The under center. That's why I really appreciated that. Having Jalen play from under center a little more, and I think that has opened it up for them. And the play action, because the play action is not effective when there's no threat of a run. So, you give them that under center look, and now the defense has to guess: is this a pass or is this a run? Yes. When they're in the shotgun, we know 90% of the time it's going to be a pass, right? So I like that little change of pace there, and I thought it was very, very effective today. And I hope that we see more of it because of course the defenses are going to adjust, right? So this is a good look, and I think that they can run a lot of things out of that look. So please, absolutely, Nick, let that be your base look. Let everything come out of that. You know what I mean? Let everything come out of that, in my opinion.
So they did say on a broadcast, they was talking about them being in a under center. Under center, we even said it, like, if you are able to run play action under center, it gives the offense a different dynamic. And right when he said that, they ran that play action under center crossing route to Dallas Goedert for like a good 17 yards. Listen, that works. That is efficient with this offense. Before the game, I said be efficient. Go back to the basics and limit the penalties. We tried to limit the penalties. We had some costly penalties. We only had 3 for 38, but at the same time, we still had penalties. 3 for 35. We still had penalties.
Hey, look, man, look. And what we, compared to how we've been performing, I'll take those 3. 3 was a great improvement, but you have a comment on the screen. I just want to address that. Rachel is in Ghana on vacation, and she still found the time to tune in to Eagles Talk. So I thank you, Rachel, for being a loyal follower of Eagles Talk. We appreciate it. And to all of our fans that are following internationally, let's celebrate together. So, as we do always, you are watching Eagles Talk, the most unique Eagles coverage show around that's by us Eagles fans and for us Eagles fans. And here on Eagles Talk, we like to talk about our favorite football team, that is the Philadelphia Eagles. We do so in such a relaxed manner that we enjoy our favorite adult beverage in the form of shots. I don't drink, so I'm sipping on some Deer Park spring water. My co-host does like to drink, and he is so happy that he can resume his drinking duties after a brief boycott of drinking shots on the show until the Eagles win. So the Eagles have won today, so he's back on the wagon, and he has what? Basil Hayden? Basil Hayden.
Yes, sir.
All right, you guys let me know what you're drinking out there, and let's toast to our victorious Philadelphia Eagles, who seem to be heading in the right direction. All right, so raise your glasses, and everyone, let's down the hatch. 3, 2, 1.
That just tastes so much better, Dark Knight. I don't understand.
Yeah, I know it does. Man, look, I'm going to allow you to finish the show because, as I stated before, I am in Richmond, Virginia, attending my daughter's volleyball tournament, and her game is about to start in about 3 minutes. So you guys go, enjoy. It's going to be a great week now. After 3 weeks of having a disappointing football Sunday or Monday night or Friday, whatever it is, it's been that long. Now we have a chance to kick our week off with a victory, and you know how much better the week is when our Philadelphia Eagles win. So they have won. You guys enjoy. Pat, you can call for as many more shots as you want to.
I'm just gonna do.
I'm gonna go and
Dark Knight.
enjoy
I gotta show you. I gotta show you this, Dark Knight, before you go, because this is our new thing. We gotta continue this now, Dark Knight. We gotta continue this, Dark Knight.
That is not me, but that's all right. Okay, it's good AI. That's a good AI, and it's funny. And John Batiste, you know, it's on and popping on site when I see you. You just need to know that. All right. Okay. All right. You guys enjoy, man. Love you. Yeah, everybody be safe. I'm out.
Peace. It's all fun. Listen, we got to have some fun while we out here watching our Philadelphia Eagles, because we do get kind of serious. And, you know, when we lose, it kind of put a damper on your whole week. With that victory, everything's going to taste better. The tilapia that some people eat instead of the salmon, the well done steak that you're eating, it's going to taste like a medium rare filet mignon. You know, it's everything's better this week. Listen, even the spaghetti that you're eating is going to taste like it came from Italy. You know, so. This victory is many-fold. It helps the Eagles. It builds confidence that they can go and dominate a team when they're supposed to dominate a team. Dark Knight said, you know, seeing the goal. It's just like basketball. When you see the ball go through the basket, that gives you more confidence to keep on shooting, especially when you're in that cold streak. When you finally make that 3-point basket that you was 0 for 11 the last game and 0 for 12 the other game, and now you're 3 for 4. You have a feeling of confidence that you can continue in making these baskets, and our Philadelphia Eagles right now can do that. Let me get to some comments. Terrible performance. We left 14 points out there. How dare they? Eddie, you are hilarious. You are hilarious. John D. Batista said Tyler Steen wasn't standing all damn day. He wasn't. It was a few plays that they switched it up, and I'm so happy that they switched it up and not, you know, basically giving up what we're doing with him and having him just focus on what he needs to focus. He still had a doggone holding penalty where he shouldn't have, but that's neither here nor there. We still won the game. So, oh man. All right. Ryan Swoop said, it's only with God that they do trickery, or when in Rizzo. No multiple motions or moving guys around a lot. They do move a guy. There's only one guy at a time, not lots of motions, multiple guys motioning and moving simultaneously. And it's only motion once in a while, only doing trickery plays. He's answering the comment earlier about trickery plays. Drew Malata was going nuts in the cold with no shoes. Yeah, hey, listen, it was cold out there. I will tell you right now, hey, Susan, during halftime, I went outside and shoveled the snow. Yes, I went outside during the halftime and shoveled my walkway. I have a machine in the garage. I don't feel like hooking it up or nothing like that. I got the good old shovel, worked my back out because I felt good. I mean, when at halftime 17-0, I felt good. A couple stat lines to let you the key you on, and we'll talk more about this during Thursday for upon further review. But time possession was 39-25 for the Eagles. The Raiders had only 20 minutes and 35 seconds of possession. In the red zone, we were 3 for 5, so we scored 3 touchdowns. Fourth down, we missed the fourth down. That was at the end of the game with Tink Bixby. We tried to give him his first touchdown in the NFL. That didn't happen. Third downs was much improved third down, which I appreciate our ability to be at. We were 10 for 13. Penalties, way better than last week or the week before and the week before that. Only 3 total penalties, even though they were costly. There was a personal foul. There was a holding, and I forget what other penalty was, but they were on positive plays that we shouldn't have those penalties. We had 27 first downs, so there are only 7. They had an interception. Kenny, small hand Pickett had 1 interception. Now this one is going to blow your mind. The Philadelphia Eagles total yards, 387. The Las Vegas Raiders only had a total of 75 total yards. Man, that's a good stat right there. That is a good defensive stat right there. I don't care if it's the Raiders. You always want to make sure you make the other team, especially when they're not playing on the same level as you, regret playing you. And, I mean, Max Crosby did have a sack. We had 1 sack on our quarterback. Max Crosby is a problem coming off the end, but we was able to neutralize him the rest of the game. We had 4 sacks against Kenny Pickett. 2 of them came from the aceless one, Brandon Graham, from the defensive tackle position. Also, I saw Nolan Smith. Listen, Nolan Smith had if you didn't see the sack, he got double teamed and he went through the right tackle, basically knocked him on his behind, jumped over the right tackle, and made the sack after pressure from Jalen Hut. So, it's a good thing to see our edge rushers picking it up, especially at this time of the season. And yes, Ryan, I do live in Philly, so I got snow outside. I got a lot of snow outside. It's about 3-4 inches, and it's cold. It is cold. Come to Fayette, North Carolina. No snow ever here. I got to talk to the wife about that one. Rachel's put up there. Avion Silver. It is 9 p.m. here. Glad I have a late flight. Woo. It is 9 p.m. It's 4 o'clock and the sun just set, so it's about to get dark here. John D. Batista said, I think Lane was trying to be back this week, and maybe a good chance he's back. I don't think Lane's going to be back into the Buffalo game. We don't really need him back against the Commanders, even though the Commanders won. I don't think we need them. I don't think we need them back this game. We want him to be 100% when he comes back. Him and Jalen Carter. We want them to be 100%. Let's see. Dean is a beast if only he stays healthy. You're absolutely right. He has the ability to be our Sam Mills of the defense. He has that ability. He doesn't have elite speed. I did see Jahad Campbell out there get shook out his boots by Kenny Small Hands Pickett. Jahad, what are you doing, Campbell? I know you're not getting a lot of playing time, but come on, man. You gotta be better than that. And I want to address something real quick because I didn't put the comment up because I didn't want to start a controversy, especially on this show. Tanner McKee did look good. He was 3 for 3 for 33 yards. And it was the end of the game. This is what you're supposed to do. And that's what we did a lot last year. That's why Jalen Hurts didn't have many passing yards because pretty much you were blowing teams out and you didn't need to pass the ball. If you're able to run the ball efficiently, you don't need to pass the ball. And that's what we did last year. And Tanner Key did look good. I'm not gonna lie to you. And he had a 9-yard scramble for a first down. So I'm not going to start one because I don't want it to be that. Jalen Hurts gives us the best ability to win the game because when he's running, when Jalen Hurts is running, meaning called runs and RPOs, option plays, stuff of that nature, it makes this offense more unguardable than what it really could be. That's what it is. Tanner McKee is a pocket quarterback who has the ability to escape and run on occasions. Jalen Hurts is a quarterback that is a multi-threat quarterback, meaning he could beat you with his arm, even though people say he doesn't have an arm. He he threw a bomb to Devontae Smith that was on target. Like he threw a bomb to a 30-yard pass to AJ Brown, 27-yard pass to AJ Brown that was on target. Like these guys feed off each other and they make our team good. That's why I said I feel good if Jaden was to go down, knock on wood, take a sip, that Tanner McKee could come in and still make this offense flourish. I'm gonna get to some more comments. Rachel is responding to Ryan because I thought he was talking to me. Ryan, no, I live in Missouri, but I'm in Ghana. I'm not gonna be able to pronounce that right. ACR, Ghana, on vacation. I know it feels lovely right now in Ghana. I wish I was somewhere on the beach watch this game. Brian Crayson said, awesome game for our Eagles. Eagles with a shout-out win today over the Raiders, who has they have a terrible record. It's not just a bad record; it's a terrible record, and they have a foundation to build on, but they have no offensive line. They have no defensive line besides Max Crosby and the number 69. Besides that, they have a lot to build over there in Las Vegas. Vic was more fun than hers. Of course, Vic was fun. What? Oh my goodness gracious! I'm not gonna put that up there because that sounds bad. I just saw it too, but it looked like Mahomes hurt himself. And it's been a bad season for the Kansas City Chiefs. Just to let you know, normally the losers of the Super Bowl the next year they have a bad season, and we were included in 2023, right? So I hope everything's all right with him. I'm not gonna be here much longer, but it was fun to watch our team be aggressive. It was fun to watch our team and watch Tank Bixby get some carries. He had 17 carries for 57 yards. Saquon had 22 carries for 78 yards, a touchdown. Collectively, they averaged about 3.9 yards per carry. Wasn't too many big plays, even though Saquon did have a 17-yard run. There were some opportunities where he could have had bigger runs, but and I said in our game day chat that I think Saquon is scared of contact. I think you don't want to get injured, and he's thinking of the long run. He's thinking of the playoffs. Maybe I will go during the playoffs and assert myself going in, but we need you now. Hurts. This is a battle in the chat. Hurts is way better than Vic. I'm not going to answer that. I'm going to let y'all talk about that because I love Vic. I love Hurts. Vic. The offense looked fun when you had McCoy, Deshaun, and Macklin, and you had Brent Selleck. That offense looked fun. It was a fun offense. We should have won Super Bowl that year. Riley Cooper. Anyway, yes, thumbs up. Hurts is way better. So we're not gonna go into that back and forth. This is good. It's a good it's a good conversation piece. But I've been on it for 30 minutes. It's time for me to go get some food, throw some salt outside. because I just shoveled. I didn't put salt out. And if you live in the northeast corridor of the America or anywhere that's getting snow, you know that you have to put salt down or you're going to turn into an ice ring. And that's what I have to do. But to our Philadelphia Eagles, I'm excited. I saw a lot of different things with the offense. I can't wait till I can physically break this game down and give you the gist of what we've seen. Our defense, I do got to say this. Cooper DeJean, again, is one of the best slot or nickel corners in the NFL. When he goes get somebody that runs extreme quick routes, like an Adam Thielen or now Tyler Lockett, he gets speed. That was happened early. Early today, Tyler Lockett put Cooper DeJean on skates multiple times, which caused them to get upset and out of his character. Even though Tyler got into his face, got out of his character and caused a personal foul. I know he's going to go back and watch his tape and say, you know what, I need to be better. I need to get more traction on my cleats, and I need to be more dominant in the position that I'm playing. But with that being said, I want to take one last shot. Let me know what you're drinking out there. I am doing the Basil Hayton, and I went the whole pregame without taking a shot because I was protesting until the Eagles won. That was short-lived, and I'm so happy about that. So happy about that. All right, let me know what you're drinking out there. Like I said, I'm doing the Basil Hayden, the straight bourbon whiskey. To our Philadelphia Eagles as we become victorious over the Los Angeles Raiders. And I get to enjoy the rest of my Sunday because we control our fate. That's a good thing to hear. We control our fate. So to our Philadelphia Eagles and our victory, down the hatch, 3, 2, 1. Whew. That tastes even better after a victory. All right, y'all. Into Thursday, let us enjoy our week. Enjoy this victory. Again, I know it's just the Los Angeles Raiders. It's still a victory. Las Vegas Raiders. I'm sorry. They've been moved so many times. Oakland, Los Angeles, Las Vegas, whatever. The Raiders. To our Philadelphia Eagles, to you. Yeah, they did. Hold up. I got it. Before I close this out, thank you for putting that up there. I was going to talk about that on Thursday, but I'm not going to talk about it now. Our backups on the only drive that they had 79 total yards. The Raiders had 75 total yards. That is a crazy stat. And on that, we're going to leave. Go Birds, Rachel, and have safe flight back. And I hope you enjoyed yourself in Ghana. And everybody else, enjoy this week. Go Birds. And I'll see you on Thursday. Peace.
We go live in 5, 4, 3, 2. Smash him up, crack that fool. Quarterback whack, yo, sack that fool. Hit him. Smash him up, watch that move. Went too swift, can't catch these dudes. Hit him. Listen. This Eagles talk, this talk Eagles. Philly bleed green, it's from your people. Fly, Eagles, fly. Let's beat the squad. Big Pat shelling, Dante the dark child. Drop the stats on him.